Muri yeZimbabwe kusangana kwatiri kuita zvakare ipo pano paZim News update apo patinoda kupa mafirst hand update anonga ari kuitika munyika yedu yeZimbabwe. So kana uri mutsva usabve pano usina kusubscribe, kulike nekushare. Sekuziva kwatiri kuita muri yeZimbabwe kuti ruzhinji rwemubato reZanu PF especially vari kusimbisa constitutional amendment bill number 3 vanga vakuda kuita kakurerutsa vice president Chiwenga apo patakaona army payakapa warning kuna Themba Muliswa, strong warning takaona Themba Muliswa achizouya achiti kana paine pandakatuka vice president Chiwenga ndinoti sorry, achitaura kuti one imimi ndi munotondituka inini handina nguva yekutuka vice president Chiwenga. So tikuona Virginia Mabhiza anova ari Anton General vakanyora bumbiro remutemo iri tikuona kuti ane mashoko akanyora akazokumanikidzwa kuti anga achi withdraw mashoko ekutaura kuti kana uri minister usiri kusimbisa constitutional amendment bill number 3 is better kuresigna vice president. Sezvo tirikuona kuti vice president wari go against constitutional amendment bill number 3 nenawo yekuti zvinhu zviri kuitika zvacho hazvina kumira zvakanaka, because tirikuona kuti VP Chiwenga pachitaura nenhahwa dze2030 waifunga kuti pamweni ivision yeparty wakazoona after 2023 kuti haisi vision yeparty zvinhu zvatochinja. Ndiwa Munangagwa vari kuti ndoda kusvika 2030 because iwo waMunangagwa nyangwe vachitaura pama speeches avo nemachi havatauri nhahwa dza2030 amupo wanzwa vachitaura kana kuti pamberi ne2030 kana kuti chi havatombotauri zvinhu zvakadaro kubva mazuva pakatanga toitoi yekutoti ivo vada kuextenda term waiso zvitaura kudhara iri kutonga iri vision yeparty but pakazonzipada kuextendwa term yavo kuti inge ichisvika 2030 ne2 years havatombotauri izvozvo. Vanoitanga sort of like vari kumanikidzwa nemaministers nemachi vari kudya bos. Tiri kuona kuti vari mubato reZanu PF zvigananda ndo zviri kurongera president Emerson Mnangagwa kuti wangu achisvika 2030 because vanenge vari kutya kuti waMnangagwa vakasvika 2028 panogona kupinda mumwe munhu anotanga kuvasunga vakatadza kurarama zvakasununguka. So but 2 years dzacho hadzina kana basa muri yeZimbabwe because unongosungwa futi still kana uri muno munyika yeZimbabwe unokusungwa chinova chiricho chiratidzo chinoratidza kuti zvinhu hazvina kumira zvakanaka. So tiri kuona veruzhinji vari kutaura iwo kutoti no, tiri kuona pakagadzirwa sort of like pane pakagadzirwa tuhembe twakaprindwa naThemba Muliswa wati chichi chimwe tiri kuona mauto vakasendera ana Rutendo Matinyarare achitoti yabweza Rutendo Matinyarare kanosapota iwo ana Mnangagwa achiita sei chichimwe although ari kupesana nawo pari zvino but akatosenderwa vhidhiyo iroro nemauto vachitotaura kuti no ona vanhu vako aya vanobabuda irapa chichi chimwe. So ndo patiri kuona zvinhu zvese zvakatanga kudzikama takaona matisheti acho asi kuzikanwa kuti akafamba sei ana Themba Muliswa wakauya achibvunzwa vachiramba. So takuti tinzwe nhauwa yaRutendo Matinyarare panapa tongoti kana uri mutsvasabva panosina kusubscribe kulike.
But if we can stop this bastardization of our constitution, that's a victory. We will then look and deal with the new leader who comes when the time is right. But I can't lie to you that we're going to put the opposition, because right now there is no opposition. There's no organized opposition. The opposition leaders look like they just want to be co-opted into the very same system. Chabangu's actions show us that they are not even here to resist, they are here to be co-opted. So we have to keep fighting. Some of the things that we need to remind each other, and the dominant narrative we need to remind each other, is CAB 3 is illegal because Cabinet has no right to create a bill or to initiate a bill to change the Constitution. Why? Because Cabinet's obligation is to uphold the Constitution. You can't uphold a Constitution if you can change it whenever you feel like it, because you would simply change it when you are supposed to uphold rules that you don't like. We need to keep singing that song over and over and over again. Even though this thing is already dead, like I'm saying, we must continue the fight until we are sure that it's buried. CAB 3 is illegal. This is something that I have been coached on by someone who was part and parcel of the technical legal team that wrote our constitution. He will tell you each and every loophole. And he says, do not try to contest it in any other respect, but to say that it is illegal from inception because it was created illegally by Cabinet. Cabinet is like the managers of a company. They cannot change the articles of association of a company or the constitution of a company. Only the owners and shareholders can do that through a general meeting, an annual general meeting that creates resolutions. You, Zimbabweans, say you're educated, but you're allowed a cabinet, the managers of your company called Zimbabwe, to start changing the articles of association and the constitution of your company and you kept quiet. It can't be that managers can write and take the duties of shareholders. We are the shareholders. Tisuveni. Those are the arguments that we should be promoting. The same way when Jonathan Moyo was promoting CAP 3, every Mrakashi shared and reshared, retweeted his nonsense. Now we are coming and challenging every point he made and we're proving it wrong. But we're not united in making sure that our narrative becomes the dominant narrative. We don't even know that cabinet has no right, but yet it's written in our constitution. Just go to section 110, read it. You'll never see anywhere where they've got the right to change the constitution. They've got the right to create new legislation. They don't even have the right to change existing legislation. They've got no right to initiate the memorandum or the petition that asks for the change of the constitution. Those are the dominant narratives we should build around, guys. We should have our own Jonathan Moyos here, who we follow, retweet what they're saying, and rewrite and re-announce what they're saying, so that we make sure these people understand once and for all that Chinchava Chibudich. We must make Jonathan Moyo lose interest like we've done now. He's lost his moral ability to defend CAB 3. He's dead, like as if CAB 3 has been put in a grave. That's what we should do. Let's make it intellectually impossible for anyone to defend and to speak about CAB 3. Sorry, Jed.
Right. No, thanks, Rotendo. Thanks for that. Okay. Can I move on to, let's give the mic to Engineer Justice.
Manir, Ango Jet, Titus, and Rutend. I've been following the whole conversation on the whole discussion and Chitway. Nechun wanjanda kutenda zvikuru sa kuna Rutendo. You have restored our dignity as Zimbabweans, as patriot. And you've also defined what it means to be a patriot. A patriot is not someone who just push a slogan, who say a slogan, is someone anomirira nyika. Whatever which is best for the Zimbabwe, whether it's going to be painful or it's going to shange zvichikumbura vamwe vanhu kana zvichange zvisingafadza munhu but zvichifadza nyika yezimbabwe. Definition yekuva muzimbabwe ndiyo yauri kutaratidza Rutendo, is to stand for the benefit of the future generations. History is going to judge us. Kana tikamira tikaregera vanhu vakaita sevava vachiluta vachibenefita kune status quo iripo yezvino, like the way you debunk the whole issue yanachivayo, the whole issue iri kuitika yemasanctions, kuti vamwe vakanga vachitoti takaisirwa masanction but vachitofara behind the back. But thank you very much, Angozhet, for this discussion. I think all patriots Zimbabweans there, vamwe vanhu vakuziva kuti ratina kwataakuenda manje kwakajeka, nekuti whoever is coming ari kuti iye no to CAB, iye munhu iyeye tinomira naye nokuti ari kurwira future yezimbabwe. Zvokuti tichange tidzokera in cycles ngatibve pathat mentality, because ndo mentality inoita kuti tisaenda mberi, nokuti kuenda mberi tinotora zviripo tofamba nazvo tichigadzirisa kuenda mberi, nokuti tikaramba tikati we are going to repeat the 2017 issue, which means we are going to be stuck with the same people. That's what you are saying, which means hatina kwatiri kuenda. Saka mentality kumazimbabweans ngatibvei panguva yekungofungira kuti hakuna kwatiri kuenda. Tine kwatiri kuenda nekuti already right now CAB is gone, yaenda kureva kuti tiri kuenda. Saka tofanira kusupporta. Let's retweet, let's follow each other, let's support until victory. Ndotenda chete, ndozvega ndoda kutaura ipapa. Ndatenda.
Awesome. No, thank you, my brother. Thank you for that. Right. Can I give the mic to Mkoma Kuzananmlab?
Thank you, Titus. Thank you, Rutendo. Okay, prior to that, Uncle Jedza, for the space. Thank you, Rutendo. Don't mind the noise. My young man is watching his own programs. So yeah, thank you for your submissions, Rutendo. They are allowing us to join the dots, as Titus said. Yeah. We shall know the truth, and the truth will make us free. So bring on the truth. We welcome it, Rutendo. Thank you for this stance that is going to benefit all of us. So inini ndandine mvunzo one, but I think you answered it when you were doing your submission prior to engineer's submission or question or whatever it was. So inini ndaida kubvunza kuti these guys are pressing hard. I think I understand that Muswa 18 they want to push this 2030 agenda yabo so hard in parliament. My question was, what do we do? But I think you answered it, and you also highlighted kuti this thing is illegal. Even if they move ahead with it, we have to just continue pushing, together as a team. So that was the question that I wanted to ask, but you answered it in so many ways. Let's continue. Thank you.
Right, awesome. No, thanks, my brother. Can I move on to Son of Kenzie?
Hello. Rutendo. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. I've heard you, and Rutendo, you know me very well. And I want to just go back to what the first speaker has spoken about, and that's the word patriotic. Being patriotic does not mean that you should be a cheerleader and a hero worshiper. Being a patriotic means standing up for what is right and for the mandate and the constitution of a country.
Before you go on, Mackenzie, wait. I thought you were gonna beat me up for my position.
No. I'll respect your position for now, and you know where my position is, Handiga. But I'm now turning 58 this year. You understand? 1980, they take some card as Zanu PF. Nchimanya now. Yanga is Zanu PF. It was called Zanu. Jongwe. Now, I go back last month to bury my mom. Nika or my city, Guero, Marara, Doti. And we are failing to acknowledge who the culprits are. People are failing. We formed groups, Rutendo, you know that. You know, the Guero 054, residents for Guero, to stand up for what is what? Service delivery. Then comes this CAB 3. CAB 3, we ask ourselves, that were appointed as opposition leaders in our city, what role are they playing in this CAB 3? CAB 3 has become a catalyst of extending political power to the very incompetent individuals that are running our cities and our countries. We are in foreign countries. We are being patriotic. I am a patriotic citizen, but I will not stand up for what is wrong. We have people who are corrupt. My land barons are taking in land. The very same CCC councillors are driving the A1 Harare every day to go and campaign and changing and exchanging our land, nema assets of our city, giving individuals for power for this 2030. That's why I say I hate that CAB 3. I don't want to hear about it. Is this Makarad? Don't know. I see another colored guy on social media. I can figure t-shirt Makarad for ED. I ask myself, is this Makarad? What have they done for us? What have they done for us? Fuck all. I am now 58 this year. I do not have another 50 years to see a great Zimbabwe. If I don't see it now, when will I see it? Hey, we're building for our kids, we're building for our kids. That is nonsense. I want to see Zimbabwe today. I grew up in a Zimbabwe that had water, lights, electricity, Tara, everything. I did not grow up in the current Zimbabwe that I'm seeing today. And when somebody comes from Midlands and is afraid, they infiltrate our groups, they come in there and infiltrate the narrative of what we're supposed to. Rutendo, you've seen what we did. Takarwa Kupa group yedu. Visa the chairperson who was aligned to protecting people there. Mugweru. Isusu Bagari. Mugweru was saying enough, we don't want. If it means come 2028, Tino Voterama independent. We don't want Kanamuna. If somebody is not going to go and do what we, the patriots, are asking you to do in cabinet, we will vote for independent councillors and MPs and everything. So I'm going back to the question and saying to you, Rutendo, yes, you say Zanu PF on CAP 3. What is the role of the opposition in CAP 3? Are they supporting it because they are guaranteed of an extension of power to 2030? And what gives them the right that Iye or Kuda can be our president? If Kuda can be a president, I can be God. Who is Kuda in the thick of things? I want to know. If you are afraid to ask who the hell Kuda is, then how are we going to question what is right or wrong in Zimbabwe? Takuchka vana Kuda. And why are we scared of Kuda? Munhu andakaenda na kuchikoro naye tomuchka. Who gave him the power or the privilege yekuti anogona kutitonga isusu iye Kuda? Anenge achida kutonga naKuda ngaende Kuda kushurugu kunhema kuchachacha kwaanobva. Isusu inini pacho zvangadini. We come back to our cities. What are our local councillors doing and those oppositions that are in cabinet? They have been bought, they have sold their souls to the devil and going against the grain. You understand? You look at my master plan. Let's talk about the master plan, my city master plans. They've been done by all their friends. My 300,000 just to draw a master plan. To come and draw a master plan yegwero. Chicha anoziva iyakakurira mbowera achidhonza madongi achitakura huni. Saka anything better than he sees in Gwero or in Harare. I drove past Simon Mazoro the road. You can tell the emotions you were Rutendo. We were together at the airport. Pakadarika mdara wewe. Yo wakasumuka ukamhorosa kakumhorosa ina ndina kusumuka. Andimsumukiri munhu wewe anondiziva. So if we are going to be here and keep saying we are patriotic until when? Tichisekwa vanhu vedu vachirohwa nemboma in other countries and we say it's fine and you are leading us. You don't even stand up to support your fellow patriotic Zimbabweans being beaten up in other countries. Whether Ramaphosa was there or whether he was not there, we don't care. It's irrelevant to us. The question is, what is it that we want? And there's a lady that said, what is the next plan? There is no plan, my lady. The plan is to say no. What I disagree with you, Iwe Rutendo, is when you start telling us, hey, Zanu PF, gold mafia, izotazvinzo. Then you come to tell us, General is talking about the Ezekiel. You are talking about an Ezekiel. Do you know the background of the Ezekiel? No. You know that we know what you think you don't know. We know what we know and what you don't think we know. And let me tell you something. Ezekiel what you call it, Magupta. And unovaziva Magupta acho. Saka you want to remove gold mafia uchiti pa Magupta. Uchiti Ezekiel. Ndopandokushora iwewe Rutendo. If you are going to stand for the truth as a patriotic, condemn the whole system. Condemn Ezekiel never. Antika, are you with me on this one? You are not going to come and tell us about Ezekiel here. Yeah, Ezekiel wacho. Anodiwa nani? Who told you that we want Ezekiel? Isusu told my elections in 2028 are free and fair, where the tikavhotera dhongi nderedu dhongi racho iroro but rinotiterera richiita mandate revanhu. You understand me? We are tired of being slaves and natives in other countries. Tinotonyara kutora vana vedu kuindisa kumusha. They'll say to you, Daddy, is this where you grew up? When we are managing and running economies of other countries, we are failing to run our own. So what we want to say is that the plan is here, ladies and gentlemen. We have to start from what is within our reach. And what is in our reach is within our local governments. Any local government person who has put his finger up and said they are for Cap 3 must be bloody recalled tomorrow. Gabude. Ndo vatotanga navo ivavo, ndo vatogarisana navo. Isusu vana meya vanogara kuseri kwedu, but road yacho you must see. You were talking about a fetish of cars. You are going to buy a Prada, but my road apera. We don't even have a tar road Mgwero. Mrombedzi is 100% better than calling Gwero City. Then you're telling us of brick by brick, what, and leaving no place behind. Gwero has been left behind long ago. We have gone back to the dinosaur age. You are going to get a state minister like Muda, Anomira Achivura Mgodi, Mutawundu Mcity, where there was tap water, and you are opening a bloody borehole for us. Saka vana mbuya vedu nana mai vedu vanonomira kumgodi. And then you say, hey, well done, well done. When you are failing to commission my tank Gwenora that was built in 1958, you can't even replace the power. And then you're coming to us, you are going to buy my Prada in the city. Then you are the very same mayors who claim to be opposition, and you tell us that Ushiro Chifua Uchiti Isusu 30 report till 2030. Who gave you the right to 2030 Ndiako? Who gave them the right? Anenge angotaura kuti 2030 mkanzuru ngabve. Because ndo vatengesi. Then we come back to Gwero. We say to ourselves, yes, as much as the mayors, the local government, and my MPs, they are responsible for our dignity. So we have come and coined a narrative in Gwero that says the restoration of dignity for the residents of Gwero. Meaning that you have to restore us to where we were before. Chibagwe chirikungorima kwese masababa aminda vanhu vasiya maruzevha kuzorima mutown. Then we come and say, okay, fine, what is the next tier of responsibility? The Minister of Local Government, or no, the Minister of State. Who is the Minister of State? Dimuda. Why are we afraid to call his name? Turumuchkire. Tinonzwa kuti hey anokuhinya anokuita sei anotiita sei isi takamubhotera takamisa ipapo. He's supposed to be listening to us. Kana tamuudza kuti iwe Mudha chakudi chibva. We don't want him. Anenge achiti anda Mudha ngaasumudze urokwe platform atiudze ndiana Mudha. Kana achimda Mudha ngamutora. Isusu hatimudi uku Midlands, to be honest. And we're fed up, and you can tell with my voice I'm very angry.